What is up? What is up? What is up? Hey, what's up, Snake? Well. All right, man. I'm so upset because I ended up finally hitting. What's up, Gigi? I ended up finally hitting 1,000 subs, and I really wanted to do it at like a special live for it, but it's like, what is up? What is up? What is my bad, y'all? But it's like I just can't catch a break with life. That is kind of like I kind of just gotta do a regular live. Since I was wondering that you didn't show up today, but you did. Hey, what's up, y'all? No, yeah, it was a long day. Y'all have no idea. So many unexpected things just started happening back to back. So in the morning, I had to go to an appointment. Well, my partner had to go to an appointment, but I went with them. Then after that, which was normally around the time I go live, so I obviously couldn't go live. After that, I had a dentist appointment, which I was petrified of, but glory to God, I have nothing going on with my teeth, no cavities. It was a good cleaning. They even said that like I did great like with cleaning my teeth. The only thing that they want to consider is because I do have some crooked teeth, so they're like, hey, you should speak to an orthodontics or whatever the hell, however you pronounce it, orthodontics. Wait, whoa, am I pronouncing that right? I'm not even sure. But they told me that I should go speak to one just for some braces or Invisalign. But other than that, everything was good. I was like, yes, I go to my grandma's house, and then someone who normally, is out of, just out dumb far, doesn't really visit, shows up. So right when I was about to go live, they show up, and I'm just like, okay, you know what? I gotta spend time with them, family over my live, right? You know what I mean? So then I was like, okay, fine. So I started hanging out with the fam. Finally, I ended up going out to eat with more family members, and then I'm thinking, okay, boom, I could go live. Around this time, it's like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. EST for me. Out of nowhere, my partner now gets a call from their family, and we're like, now we gotta go over there. So then we went over there because family over the live. Finally, I'm back. I'm finally back, and now I can finally go live. So this I'm finally, ready. I don't even know what I'm going to do today. I didn't even plan out this live, but it should be probably the same exact stuff that I've been doing, which is just learn JavaScript, code this, code that. I'm honestly even more upset because I finally took the notes to my rock, paper, scissors game, and then I wanted to do a little bit of more things with that and then build it today, but I will be building the rock, paper, scissors game tomorrow. Now, will it be complete? I have no idea, but I do want to just build that project on live. Who knows how many lives it's going to take to complete it, but that's not the point. The point is to build it. So that's just what we're going to end up doing today. The goal is to become a freelancer, but to do that, we got to hone in on these JavaScript skills. So let's immediately just jump into something as I continue yapping because I can yap for a long time and I don't want to keep y'all waiting. Oh my goodness, I was definitely going to start doing stuff without showing y'all. That would have pissed me off. So we can finally go to ChatGPT. I'm not too sure if I should answer a couple of questions here. More than likely, I think that's what I'm going to do, and then probably take a bit more. Well, I don't think I have any notes to really take here, so I might end up doing this, and then maybe I'll start the rock, paper, scissors game. Who knows? I think I've been doing pretty good with my JavaScript though, so I'm very excited and happy about that. I'm not sure where I wrote my note my last time. I think I wrote it at the top, so I guess that's probably what I'm going to do. But we're almost done with this, a role-playing game. Sorry, I'm like, what the hell is this called? So we're almost done with this role-playing game here, so this should end up helping us. And by the way, the more steps that we solve here, the closer I end up getting to my certification. But one last thing that I forgot to manually change is, y'all, we ended up hitting 1,400, 1,040 subs. So my next goal is going to be 1,000, and we're already at 40, so 50, 60. I'll do 1,060 because we're at 1,040. I think on the dot. I'm not too sure. Maybe gonna decline later. Who knows? But that's going to be our next goal, so let's go and start this one. We got 1,040. I just cannot believe I hit 1,000 subs. I was projected to hit 1,000 subs by December or like January, possibly February. So the fact that it happened in August is insane. So step 169, so the dot includes method determines if an if an array contains an element and will return either true or false. So after your for loop and add, okay, hold on. My for loop, where is that? Okay, right here, bam. I'm assuming right here or here. Damn, and there's a space too, so I wouldn't even know exactly where they would want me to put this, but I guess the point is to do a bunch of trial and error. Bunch of trial and error. Did I say what's up, code with me? I'm not sure if I said what's up to you. So add an if statement to check if the guess is in the numbers array. You can use the .include method to check if the array contains the guess. Damn, the problem is I'm not sure if I'm writing it here or here. Alright, we're gonna have to do a trial and error. Because I really don't know. So if statement to check if guess is in the numbers array. I don't know if what I need to write inside of this if statement. If guess. So what am I doing? Am I doing like guess dot include? I might fumble the bag here, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, but don't help me unless I need some help, okay? Because I don't want to get help unless I need it. So maybe I do number, and then maybe you put guess in here. So inside your if statement, check if the guess is in the numbers array. Oh, numbers array. Using dot include. So when it says numbers, oh wait, hold on. I'm doing number. Okay, we got that. Woof, y'all, because I almost rewrote that, and that would have been hell, I tell you that much. I'm gonna sip of my water. I do have a video coming out later tonight around 10 p.m., so make sure y'all tune into that one. It is a barbershop series episode. You know, I'm sure y'all are definitely gonna like it. Sorry, y'all. I'm low-key dehydrated. Not even gonna cap. Low-key dehydrated. Dying over here, but it's okay. So we ended up getting this step done. Glory to God. Could have 100% messed that one up. The game is kind of already done, but they want me to just add a couple of more things. So I guess that's really the goal here. Real quick, want to make sure my sound is good. Last but not least, I'm assuming, let me switch this title. Becoming a freelancer, or until coding. How do I fix this? Coding every day until I am a freelancer. I think the title might be throwing everything off today, so let me go and update that. Or it could be the time, honestly. I don't really mind how much people are in here, but I just want to make sure that I'm trying everything first. They're fixing some things. So inside of the if statement, it says, or string, add the string right you win 20 gold to the end of the text dot. Whoa, so this one? Oh no, the if statement. So I guess we're doing another text dot, inner text. So we're gonna end up copying and pasting this here. And it's saying to add this string to the end of here. So I'm assuming like this, but I'm sure we gotta switch this around. Wait, what the hell? Sure, we gotta switch that around. And then also add 20 to the value of gold and update the gold text. Okay, so we don't need this. I'm not sure if they want me to do a plus or equals here. Oh, probably both, to be honest. I'm not too sure. We'll see how that works. Then it says also add 20 to the value of gold. So I guess we're doing gold equals 20 or add 20. So is it like plus equals 20? Not too sure. Uses the word add. And then we're going to do gold text dot inner text. Hopefully this ends up working out. Actually, because what the hell would this be? I'm not sure if that's just an equals. Add 20 to the value of gold and update the gold dot inner text. So maybe I do gold. Oh, damn, I got that on my first try. I honestly thought I was fumbling the bag hardcore too. This is amazing. The fact that I'm actually understanding this is great. As you can see, my JavaScript skills are getting a little bit better, but with, Free Code Camp, it's a little bit more easier, like easily is crazy. It's a little bit more easily designed for you to kind of just get it. So I feel like you don't really need to know too much, but hey, it's still pretty damn decent, man. So let's continue on to the next spot. So it says now add an else statement, and inside add a wrong, you lose. Okay, so I got this because you do the else statement here. I don't know if it needs one of these. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. That's what I've learned. I learned about else statements. They do not need that, but what it will need is they want me to subtract the health, but I'm just gonna copy and paste everything and then kind of fix the text, right? Because that's really what's going on here. Is fix some syntax too. Or not syntax, but you know what I mean. So let's paste that and fix this type of stuff. So instead of it being gold and gold.text, they actually want me to deal with the health. We're gonna end up doing health here. And then they want me to do, I think, would it just be a minus or would it be equal to 10? And then you switch this up, I'm assuming, to just regular, to regular health. And then you do equals health. Yes, yes, yes. Hopefully this ends up working. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a plus equals. Okay, it is. Or minus equal. Oh, imagine I switched this to minus. I was just about to. I don't even know why that was something I was about to do, but hey, thank God I didn't end up doing that. Let's end up jumping more forward. Hopefully we can end up completing this game. I mean, I'm sure we will. I'm just not sure if I want to hop into the rock, paper, scissors game. I think maybe I'll probably put a little bit more of notes, do more of note taking on that. And yeah, like I said, just do it tomorrow, but who knows? We'll see. Since you subtracted health from the player, you need to check if the player's health is less than or equal to 0, and if it is, call the lose function. Okay, so since you subtracted health from the player, you need to check if the player's health is less than or equal to 0, and if it is, call the lose function. Lose function. So I'm assuming, so check if health is less than or equal to 0. Okay, here we go. And then would this be the result then? Am I doing result? Or not result, return, then lose function? Okay, I must have misread that. So your pick function should have if statement nested in the else body. Nested in the else body. Equal to 0, and if it is, call the lose function. So return lose. I think I'm misunderstanding here. So since you subtracted, you need to check. Because this is inside of the else statement. And it's saying to make sure it's nested in the else body. Unless the only thing I could wait, no, because there's no way. Or maybe there is a way. They want me to do something like this? Okay, no. Make sure it's... Oh, well, I'm stupid. That's 10. Player's health. Maybe when it's coming down to... Maybe it's coming down to... oh, is this the web RPG? Well, this one is the JavaScript one. But I just finished this, but I did it through the video instead of the website. Okay, that's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. But this one is the JavaScript one. And if you do it on the website, you do get a certification. But I know the certification is never that deep. Less than or equal to 0. So okay, so I'm assuming this has to be right, but it's weird because if you already have health here, are you able to rewrite it again? Assuming you can, but then when it returns lose function, it's not really working. Am I not returning that function correctly? So I'm honestly confused, and I bet you it's something so simple. I don't know if I'm supposed to be returning the lose function or if I'm supposed to be writing that in something else. But either way, a part of me thinks this is wrong. Like, I get that that's what it's saying, but I don't know, does that, like, do I have to get rid of this? Because I'm confused. Like, are you able to do 2? That's where I'm just kind of like, where is the route that I'm going here? But I guess I'm just gonna have to keep trying because I don't know if I'm getting it. Okay, I'm assuming they don't want me to delete that then. They do not want me to delete that. Am I misreading the player's health? Is there a different thing for player's health? No, it should just be health. Am I doing less than? Yes. Am I doing equal? Yes. If it is, call the lose function. But maybe it's because it's saying you need to check if the player's health is that. So it's like, how do I write that to where that's what we are checking? I honestly don't think it's going to pop into my head. I honestly don't think it's going to pop into my head. I might need some help, and I know when I get help, I'm going to be so pissed because it's going to be so damn simple. It says, let me know. I said, yeah, I would have done it through the website if I knew it was the same thing, lol. No, yeah, but it's still pretty dope. It's still pretty dope, though, that you completed it. He said, let me know if you want some help. I don't want to include if you are trying to debug on your own. No, yes, I'll definitely let you guys know, and right now, I need some help. And I know for a fact, I'm going to be so upset when I see what the answer is for this one, because I honestly think it's something so tiny. It has to be something so tiny. Your pick function should have an if statement nested in the else statement. Oh, wait, what? I didn't even realize. So your pick, I was completely missing this. Hold on. If y'all end up helping, it's okay. I'm not going to look down real quick because now I'm starting to understand what it just said. So, hold on. So they want me to do an if statement nested inside of the else. I completely did not see that's what they wanted. Even though I kept rereading it, I don't know. It was not working. So I think I know now. I'm not going to look at the comments because I don't know if anyone answered it because I was asking for help for a second, but I got this. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Oh, wait, I need to do this. And then this would be return. For some reason, I kept rereading that, bro. And it was not hitting me that was what I had to do. But you seen how I didn't look at the comments? Oh, okay, good. No one even answered it anyway, so that's good. Woo! I thought someone was going to answer it, but I had to reread that bit like 100 times to realize they just wanted me to do an if statement. How did I screw that up? I'm not even gonna cap. Not even gonna cap. This is crazy. Alright, let me go and see. I'm so sorry for coming on really late at night. I feel like normally my people, they're so used to my time. So it's like, I feel like that's why my number is what the number is at, because normally I'd be going live at like 11 or 12. We'll have a couple people in there, a lot of new people. Right now, I kind of figured this live was going to be a little bit more dead because it's like later in the day. Most of the people that be watching are from different countries. So it's kind of like tough to, but it's still good because regardless, I'm not trying to end my streak. I need to learn. This water is so hitting the spot, y'all. I never even thought water could do this. I almost drank some damn soda, but I was like, you know what? I gotta drink some water. So we're almost done here. So it says looking at your kill monster function object. And this, replace the third one with Easter egg. This is how a player will access the hidden feature of the game, so do not change the button text. So replace this one with Easter egg? Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Either this one or something else. I'm not sure. Placed it with Easter egg, and then with this, your RPG game is finished. Okay, so. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. I'm stoop. I figured though it was one of these. Okay, so let me put it in here. I love how they told me to. Oops. They told me to not to put it there, and I still put it there. Wait, what the heck? Or am I supposed to? Oh, you know what? I think I'm supposed to put it in both. I'm stupid. Come on now. I gotta stop calling myself that. It's not right. Oh wait, you know what? I think I do just leave it here. Okay, good. Woo! So we finally finished this RPG role-playing game. This is great. It's definitely helped me a lot with, the syntax of objects, the syntax of declaring variables. It helped me with the syntax of arrays, right? The syntax of for loops, functions. Like, this was actually pretty damn good. I probably wouldn't be able to build this on my own, but yeah. He said he was gonna give the answer, but then I started cooking. No facts. I don't know what the hell it was, but I kept rereading that part, and for some reason I was not understanding. They wanted it in a different if section, or they wanted me to add an if inside of the else. I'm like, I can't believe I read that like 30 times and still didn't understand that. But we learned quite a lot here, so I'm very happy. I kind of lost. Okay, I was like, how do I go to the next one? So we finally finished this one. That is good. So I was gonna say, Beast, did you end up finishing the JavaScript one, or did you only do the responsive web design one? I'm assuming you probably did the JavaScript one if you knew that answer. I'm assuming. I think this one is quick. So if I wanted to, I could do it, but I kind of want to make sure I'm like understanding more. Damn, these are pretty cool to be creating though. Oh yes, I made it. Oh damn, they did this in 6 steps, and I took hours, by the way, to create that. That is crazy, but I was actually just about to go back to it here, where I want to make sure that I kind of understand a little bit more. I do have a bunch of notes in here, but I think I want to make sure I put my notes like on the screen, because I'm going to end up actually getting it, like erasing it for tomorrow. Like I kind of want to prep this for tomorrow is probably what I will be doing as of right now. So you got math.random that executes something. Honestly, where did I write that? Oh, I wrote that up here. How do you write a comment in in CSS. I think it's like star slash star. Okay, and then I think now it's oh wait, no, it's star slash. I honestly think it should be the opposite way around, but okay. It says they pulled the code from a video from 2 years ago, so I was just following the video, not on the website. Okay, I see. That's pretty dope. So math.floor, math.random. So here I wanted to take a note about what math.random and math.floor do real quick, just so I can get myself to understand. I'm a bit of a beginner, low-key, so most of the time when I am on my lives, it's really just me learning JavaScript. It says, hey Marzi, glad to see you streaming. I was in the middle of learning hash maps and was getting so overwhelmed, lol. That is hilarious, man. That has to suck. I hate when it ends up getting, like, when it gets crazy. I hate it. But hey, what are the odds that I'm live while you was doing that? That is great. That is super great. But hopefully you can end up figuring it out, or you end up, the stress ends up disappearing. Take a break. Breaks are normally pretty good. For some reason, I feel stressed right now, and I don't even know why. I haven't even done anything. I think it's because I'm tired, because I only slept for like 5 to 6 hours today. Trash. So now we got math.random. So I'm gonna do something like this. Math.random. I know you probably shouldn't write it like this. I'm not trying to be like perfect. I'm just trying to get it done to the way that I will understand. So generates decimal number between 0. Damn, can I spell? Oh, you know what I could do, actually? I could just get the definition from MDM docs. Because I'm about to do something crazy writing the way I'm writing. So let me just do that. Let me go to MDM docs here. And let's go look up math.random. Let's do a bit of studying. That's really what today is about to be. I kind of wanted to make it a bit more coding, but you know what? I wasn't too prepared. Let's do a bit of studying. So a number that's greater than or equal to 0 and less than 1. What does mine say? Mine says it generates a random decimal number between 0 and 1. And this says a static method returns a floating point. They said it in a weird way. They said it with too much just like, I don't know if I'll understand that. Method returns a floating point pseudo random number. Never mind. It's like I'm reading it, but I'm not retaining it. I think it's just because I'm tired. I'm not even about to cap, because I literally just read that. I mean, I think I did. At this point, I don't even know. But I had no idea what that was talking about. Okay, so now we got that there. That's pretty good. And then I was probably going to end up doing a comma real quick to do math.floor. Does that end up popping up in here anywhere? I'm surprised that they do random instead of and then not floor with it. Oh, floor's right here, actually. Okay, so math.floor static method always rounds down and returns the largest integer. So that's why you have to end up obviously using the both of them, because you're not trying to sit here and get a decimal number. You're trying to make sure you get an actual number, you get an integer. So that's why math.floor ends up coming as a runner-up, or it kind of takes it as the front end, goes first, put it inside. Bammers. The times 3, though, when you multiply that by 3, for example, I don't even know what I was getting at. I just said, for example, it might give a decimal number, but when you multiply by no. I did for example, and then I did 0.56 times 3 will equal 1.68, but I guess the integer would round that down to 1, or like, technically it should be rounded up to 2, but I think it would round it to 1. I'm not sure how that would end up working. I think it's kind of weird. Okay, whatever. I think I'm just going to leave that the way it is. I might not have to understand what this 3 is doing here, but I'm assuming the 3 is to be making it choose from 1, 2, 3. Right, technically, this is 1, 2, 3, rock, paper, scissors. That's kind of what I'm getting at. This is a decimal between 0 and 1, including 0, like 0.2. No, yes, I get that part, but I think I'm wondering, like, the times 3 part, what's the goal here? Is it because there's 3, like, rock, paper, scissors, and then it's gonna be trying to round it to the nearest integer, so it picks one of these 3 and doesn't try to, like, pick in between it, even though there's not really a between, if that makes sense? But we'll see. We're gonna break this down. So now we gotta get into random number. Oh, that's my variable. I almost wrote that down. I was like, what does that mean? But random number is my variable. Okay. We got that. We got that in understanding. If you are new here, man, hit that subscribe button. I am currently on the goal to becoming a freelancer, but I got to make sure that I hone in on these JavaScript skills and, of course, hone in on building websites. But one of the things I just built here is a rock, paper, scissors game. I built this a couple days ago, and I plan on just moving my notes kind of over here just so that it could be a little bit better. So now we got return rock. Well, actually, what did I put here? So random number will be a whole number from 0, 1. Oh, well, I guess not 3, but 0, 1, 2. That's what I meant. My bad. So it says this block checks the value of random number. If it is 0, the function returns a string rock. If it's 1, it returns paper. Then otherwise, meaning it must be 2, returns scissors. So that, but is that why we do by 3? Who freaking knows? But that's still pretty dope. I kind of don't think I would need to take a note on this one. I think it's very much self-explanatory what is going on here. You know, 0 equals rock, 1 equals paper, and 2 equals scissors. I mean, if I really wanted to take a note, that probably would be what the hell I would do, but that's just not it. Here is very simple as well, but I might write it just because last time for some reason it got me. I was like, what the hell are we doing? And so we're just gonna end up writing this very quickly, that this is what the player writes. What the user writes, but we're gonna just put in quotes, the user is me. And I don't know future Marzi if she will remember that. That's why I'm trying to do it like this. I think she will. I think future Marzi will, but sometimes you gotta prepare it for future Marzi. She might not. Next we got human score 0, computer score starts at 0. Of course, this is the play game function. Probably doesn't really need too much of a note there. I think I understand that. Then you got the human choice and the computer choice function. So now we're going to be playing, this is all part of the play game, but now we're playing a round. And one round is going to look like this, meaning we're basically creating all the rounds. Technically, there will be 5 rounds, but no matter what, this is what each round will look like. If you pick this, this will happen, right? So do I need to do any notes? I think maybe right here, I always do it backwards first. I think maybe right here, I would probably need to do, what does this do again? I think it lowercases, I might have to look it back, but I think it lowercases something, and it allows basically when, if you write anything like an uppercase, half lowercase, that it's still going to end up coming out being the right way. I think it's making it lowercase, basically. So it's making whatever I write lowercase, no matter how I write it. So I think that's probably what that is. And it's gonna be written so weird. So whatever I write, it will lowercase, something like that, to the console or system. Like what? How would I write that? I think I'm just gonna put it with lowercase. That's the goal, so it doesn't end up messing up anything besides that. This is very clear. We honestly just need to do a note for one of them. We don't need to go all the way through this, but it's kind of very clear here. I don't even think I need to look at my notes. This is just saying that human wins slash, basically, human wins slash gets 1 point. So like it'll go, so basically plus is incrementing by 1. So human wins slash gets 1 point. Just want to make sure I remember these things for later. It says rock and scissors. So, okay, so this one's also very self-explanatory. I'm realizing how self-explanatory it is, and then the more I read the code, I'm like, damn, how did I even struggle? But watch me still struggle tomorrow, honestly. So do you have a Discord server? I honestly should make one, to be honest. A lot of people ask me that, and I just never tend to make one. But it just takes a lot of time. And I just haven't ended up making it. So this will show what the human picks. Wait, so what the human's choice and what the computer's choice. And then last but not least, we're just going to copy and paste at this point because we are devs. Last but not least, shows who wins and why. So then that's pretty good. Other than that, we're done. Next, we got the while, and this is actually where I actually truly think I need a note, and I always do it backwards every time. It's unbelievable. Never fail. And then go, truly need the note here. Human choice equals get human choice. I might need the note here. And then, actually, do I? I'm gonna just put it, but I think I get it. It's basically saying your human choice will be what you put the computer choice will be out of the three, as in rock, paper, scissors, while ours will be our prompt. Something like that. And then play round, that's just activating the play round function. And then you got this down here, so we're just going to chill up here for a second. So I find it's crazy that I can actually break it down a little bit. I think I get it to an extent, but who knows? I actually am really happy that I just went through this. This made me feel a little bit better about what I just coded and my understanding of it. Where did I end up writing it at, though? Damn, I want to take a nap so bad. Why is this needed? It compares the human's choices. I think we already did that one. So this is human score equals 5. Where the hell is that at? Oh. So I'm a little too forward. Oh no, I'm right here. Perfection. So this is a loop that runs repeatedly as long as both players have less than 5 points. So a loop that will run repeatedly. I'm definitely not gonna write that correctly, and I honestly don't think I wrote that correctly on my damn on my freaking notebook. So we'll run repeat. How do I spell repeatedly? We'll run over and over at this point because we're not even gonna attempt this. Run over and over as long as both players have less than 5. Both players have less than 5 points. Okay, that's pretty good. I didn't even know that. The loop condition score that ensures the game stops once a player reaches 5 wins. So we're gonna have to say the loop ensures the game will stop once someone gets to 5 points. And honestly, it goes pretty damn long. I be typing in there like rock, and it just goes insane. I'm like, can we just please get a winner? And I lose every time. I think I've only beat the computer once. Literally, only beat them once. Other than that, it's been tearing me up. I don't know what the hell has been going on with that computer. So it says, this asks the player for their choice. Okay, so it's basically what I said. So asks the player for their choice, and then here you got this makes the game reading the wrong thing. It generates the computer's choice. So it generates the computer's choice. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're breaking this down. I'm glad that my notes make sense. It generates the computer's random choice. Computer's random because mine isn't random. I get to choose, but theirs is random. Then it plays 1 round and those choices are the play round. Yeah, so I understand that. Now, what the hell is going on here with this if statement? Oh, okay, never mind. Very simple. If we get 5, we win. If they get 5, we lose. Very simple. So I don't think I need that much notes. I'm actually happy with the way this came out. I cannot wait. I actually cannot wait, bro. That's going to be super damn lit. But at this point, it's like, what else could I really do? I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm just lacking so much energy today. I'm lacking so much energy today, but you know what? At least I ended up showing up. Showed up on live, did what I had to do. But I'm just so tired. I think I'm gonna end up after this. I took a bit of notes. Let me see. Excuse me. Let me see. Should I end up going back to this grade book? I don't think so. Let me try and starting this project. So debugging is the process of going through code. So we're going to try to make, or I guess we're debugging by building a random background color changer. Oh, this is going to be dope. Yes, give me blue. Give me blue. Okay, whatever. They gave me some blues, but it wasn't the blue I was looking for. So, Camperbot is trying to build out a random background color changer, but they keep running into issues and need your help to debug the code. Have I debugged ever? Not really. Camperbot, well, actually I probably did. Probably debugged my own damn code, to be honest. It's already added the HTML and CSS to the project, but they're confused as to why none of the styles and content is showing. So we have an unknown unexpected token at number 5, 2, assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, syntax errors are thrown when the JavaScript engine encounters something it cannot interpret. In this case, it looks like CamperBot has syntax errors in the dark colors ARR. Alright. Fix the syntax. Wait, do I have any other code? Okay, fine. Whatever. Oh, wait, we do. Hey, is this up? Okay, sorry. Fix the syntax errors in the dark colors array, and you should see the content and style show up on the page. Alright. Just want to look at everything, kind of see what we're working with here. What is this supposed to be looking like? Honestly, didn't help me. Oh, you know what it's... If it's literally just the commas at this point, I'm just gonna run. That was a little bit too easy. Okay. Oh, okay. At least we got it on the screen. Maybe we're starting easy. And maybe I'm happy about this because I'm tired. So this might be what I need right now. And this might just be what I need right now. Let's keep this pushing. It says the more steps that we saw, by the way, the closer I end up getting to my JavaScript certification, which should be amazing. And I'm trying to get this JavaScript a little bit more down pat because I want to be a freelancer, y'all. I want to be a freelancer. I do got a mock client website series coming out later tonight. Y'all are going to love it. It's pretty good. Great storytelling, but, you know, didn't get too far, or as far as I would have liked, but would definitely be there soon. CamperBot is trying to create a function that will return a random index from dark colors, ARR, or just R at this point. But they have run into the following error message. So uncaught reference, math is not defined. Okay. Scary? Because that's the one thing I'm actually really upset we just ran into. I'm not even finna cap. A reference error is thrown when a non-existent variable is a reference. So in this case, it looks like CamperBot is trying to use math, but JavaScript doesn't have a math object. Oh. Oh, so they're not even letting me code. I mean, I guess that makes sense because I'm debugging. But I'm not even mad though. That was kind of goated. Once they said they don't have a math object, I'm like, oh, I know, I get what you're saying. That just needs an uppercase. Clearly, clear as day. Okay, perfect. Let me not hype this up, bro, because I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die at like step 3. Watch. This is where it's gonna get hard. Now that the reference error is resolved, the console is displaying the correct results for a random number between 0 and 9. But CamperBot says hell no. No, I'm just kidding. But CamperBot was not expecting to see decimals like these. Oh yes, hold on. We were just talking about this. Damn, can I speak English? Okay, so update the console statement. Print a whole number between 0 to 9. Remember that you worked with a method in the role-playing game that rounds a number down to the nearest whole number. Stop. Leave me alone. I got this. Math. Dot floor. Wrap this motherfucker. Yes. Wait, hold on, though. The problem is... Wait, what? Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait, am I doing math.floor along the whole thing? Damn, my back kind of hurts low-key, man. Let me see. Math.floor. Math.random. Random. Okay, so I think all I gotta do is this like times 9? Okay, damn it. In between 0 to 9. I knew it. This is where I would go crazy. I don't even know why I put 0 there. In between 0 to 9. I knew this was going to be the end of me. I said number 3. I mean, is it a syntax thing? Is it a syntax thing? Do I? No, I doubt it. I think you need that. Yeah. You need that. The only other thing is, would this times 9 possibly go inside of you? Yeah, no, that don't even make sense, huh? Okay, I don't think it's times 9. I'm now convinced. Wait, what the hell? Do I have an extra one? Wait, what the hell keeps... Oh, I'm like... I keep copying... I keep copying and pasting some tomfoolery right now. Wait, hold on. So I think I still have an extra one. Because you're doing... Wait, I can't even comprehend what's going on here. Okay. Okay, so this doesn't work. Now copy and paste this. I don't even think I'm close to the right track. Don't even think it. Yeah, no. That ain't working, gang. That ain't working. Okay, you know what? Let me think. Let me sit back and just think about this one. You should round dark colors AR. R dot length times the math dot random. So the only thing I can think of is maybe I'm supposed to move. Wait, what happened? Wait, we gotta reset because something happened to my syntax. Math dot random. So maybe I'm supposed to. No, that wouldn't make sense to do math dot floor. Wait, why am I? Oh yeah, math dot floor. This would be crazy if this worked. Math dot floor and then what? Like, I don't even think I'm putting in the right spot. The way my brain is oh, it worked. Wait a second, but so it's not the 9, right? The 9's not a part of that. I don't remember what I sent. Oh, okay. It's not the 9. I 8. I overthought it, y'all. I sincerely overthought it, but we got it. Now we're on to number 4. I'm stressing. It's 8:52. Okay. Camperbot is finished with building out the get random index function, and it is working as expected. But now they're running into the issue when trying to create a reference to the body element in the DOM. Oh no. Oops, so there's a type error. Is not a function. Oh shoot, this is gonna get me. Cause I thought that was it. A type error means that the code is trying to perform an operation value that is not of the expected type. Fix the type error to the correct method. Damn. Okay, so it's not document.query selector. Okay. Yeah, because query selector. Hold on. Query selected. Document dot. And I know it needs to be document dot. Damn it. Document dot. Oh wait, is it like this? No, because I think that's when you do a class. Oops. Damn, what the hell? I think that's when you do a class. Yeah. You should update query selector. Oh, okay, so not this? Oh. Is that not how you spell query? Okay, you should update query selector to use camel. Oh, why would they tell me? I honestly though, the route I was going, we wasn't gonna get this. I thought there was actually something wrong. Whatever. Okay, 50% complete. I still don't get why they told me. I think I could have figured that out my damn self. It is okay though. It is simply okay. Alrighty, we're at step 5. How many are there left? Not sure. What was this? Oh, my math.floor. My math.floor is goated. Come on, just load. I might be a supporter one day. Oh, that's a lot though. Not misplaying. But I am, but how long have I been on already? It's been 45 minutes. Damn, so this is probably going to be more of a shorter live today. Because I actually have to hop off in about 5-ish minutes. So, I'm so sorry that this was kind of like more of a tired one. Kind of like a rushed one. Wasn't really well thought out. But hey, at the end of the day, I got to show up regardless if people show up in the live or not. At the end of the day, I had a strong like 9 people that were sticking around. So that's pretty dope. Thank y'all for definitely sticking around watching this damn live. I know it was probably one of the weakest ones I've ever posted, but it's all good, man. Tomorrow is going to be so much better. Today was just such a stressful thing. You say you just got in. Damn. Oh my goodness. It's crazy because it just jumped to 18. Why does that always happen when I'm like about to dip? It always happens when I'm about to dip. But listen, it's okay if you just got in because I go live every single day and I should be going live earlier tomorrow. So if you subbed, hit that subscribe button. You should see me go live tomorrow. I do the same exact thing where I'm trying to work towards becoming a freelancer every single day. So it is okay if you ended up missing this one. You can definitely rewatch it, watch my old ones. I also got another video, an actual video coming out tonight at 10 p.m. But if y'all have any questions though, I'm not going to get off until probably a couple more minutes left. So if y'all have any questions, y'all can ask away. Could literally be about anything. Could be about code. Can be about life. Can be about my opinions. I'll definitely go and answer them. But I'm gonna give a little bit of an outro. I have been I have been coding for about 4 months, but it's about to be 4 months in the next couple of days. But it kind of feels like it's been way less than that just because I've only been studying how to code for about an hour a day. Granted, I've been doing great with my HTML, my CSS, my JavaScript is now growing. So I've been doing good, but I wouldn't necessarily be, if someone were to be doing it for 4 months and having all the hours out of their day, they probably would be a bit further. But I'm not at a pace race, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to beat somebody else. I'm not trying to be at a certain pace as somebody else. Moving at my own pace, I think that's really the best that we could do when it comes to coding, when it comes to, doing anything that we are learning, man. Just take your own time. You start trying to move the same with other people, that can end up really screwing you up. That's something I tried to do. And so make sure that you end up still moving at your own pace, doing your own thing and stuff like that. But yeah, so let me know if y'all got any questions. If y'all don't, then that's still all right. We got 3 new subscribers this live. That is what's up. We are at 1,044 subs. Thank y'all so much, man. Normally the lives are a little bit more poppin', but so definitely make sure y'all tune in tomorrow when I go live a little bit earlier. I think it's also due to the time I went live, because most of my people, they're used to a certain time, so I feel like, that probably could be the case. And then also too, like as well for me, shoot, I'm tired and stuff, and it's because I don't normally go live around this time. So my energy is on a tank, but at least we're here. We did it. We made it. But definitely, man, like I really want to become a freelancer, and I know one of these days it's gonna end up happening. Might not happen as soon as I would like to, but I think you give me a year, I would definitely be making some money. Wouldn't say I would be rich, not saying I'll be able to completely cover the bills, but I would be making money to where it's like, yeah, I got a little side hustle going on. I got a little something going on the side. And then, eventually the more skills that you make or the more experience that you got, you can start charging more. Shoot, you might be able to cover that damn rent. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like for me, my goal really is to probably do it more so in the beginning as a side hustle. Just make a little bit of dough on the side. Probably like, how some people do like DoorDash, they do this. I want it to be me making websites for, some small entrepreneurs, which would be maybe barbers, which would be nail techs, hair techs. Those are normally the people I say, but there's obviously more like self-made tattoo artists. I know a couple of them, like exactly where I live, which would be perfect for me to reach out to them, be like, yo, I got you, I can make you a website. And I actually know them, like some of them like personally. So I feel like, they definitely will let me make them a website and probably shout me out and stuff like that, which should be the goal. Hi from Argentina. Hey, that's what is up. That's what's up. Haven't you been in this live before? I feel like you have been. I feel like I remember that name. If you haven't though, what is up? I'm glad that you are here. Hopefully you hit that sub button, but I think you've definitely been here before. But yeah, man, I just want to start with some small entrepreneurs, so it can give me a little bit of a foot into the industry or the freelance industry. But then also too, I want everyone to remember, like, if you're getting into freelancing, it's about experience over the pay. A lot of people try to jump in for the pay, and they don't end up getting what they wanted to get paid because they don't have the experience. So in the end, that's really what this goal is going to be, man. Since you're doing great, it's good to document your journey and find a community. No, big facts, big facts. I definitely need to make a Discord, man, because I think a lot of people would definitely end up joining it. I had about like a good amount of people talking about joining it. Same thing with people on my Instagram. Definitely a lot of people want to end up joining my Discord, and I think that would be pretty damn dope if I done that. How many people do I even have on Instagram? I got 22 people. Probably because I don't post though. But damn, what was I about to say? But yeah, no, I think I've been doing pretty good, man. I've definitely been growing. I check back my old videos. It really like makes you realize of like why you started, especially when you're kind of feeling like quitting. So I'm very glad that I've been doing what I've been doing. But y'all, I am tired. I would love to stay on and keep yapping. Y'all know I can yap. But I'm sure y'all could tell I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm floating on clouds. My vision feels a little blurry. It is bedtime. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just that's just what it is. It was even worse, y'all. It's not even like bedtime because I gotta wake up in about 3 hours to go do something else. I'm telling y'all, man, I be busy as hell, bro. I be busy as hell, and I honestly do it to my damn self. But you know what? I guess that's building me for what my future hopefully will become. Hopefully, begging for it. I'm not begging for it. Whoa, that was crazy. Damn, yeah, y'all know I'm tired when I'm talking like this. I meant praying for it. Damn, this hoodie looks good though, right? What if I put the hoodie on? That look crazy with the hoodie on with the beanie. I think it looked kind of crazy. I don't think it looks that bad though. The hoodie and the beanie. Okay, my bad. Sorry, y'all. I'm just all over the place. I'm gonna be ending this. Hope y'all ended up enjoying this. I will end up seeing y'all later. Make sure y'all tune into tomorrow's live. It will definitely be more poppin'. It'll definitely be more people. Definitely be more, hopefully more well planned. But every time I say that, it's always the opposite. But because I'm like the worst planner. It's not that I'm a procrastinator. Barely got no damn time. So whenever I got time for it, hopefully I can do it. But we will be getting into that rock, paper, scissors game. I'm going to be dying, but that's going to be the best part of it. But I'll be seeing y'all later. Hope y'all enjoyed this live. Deuces. Love y'all. Y'all